Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
The very word secrecy is repugnant.
I think I'm entitled. You want answers.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Truth virus. Truth virus. Truth virus. Truth virus. Truth virus. Truth virus.
What's going on, everybody? True Virus, CroWn, DJ.
What a great E.
The great E.
What a great introduction.
You need to scoot closer, nigga.
Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down.
Oh shit. Podcast number 2.
We're gonna talk today. We're gonna discuss a little bit about dreams and different realities and other shit like that. Probably couldn't tell you my most recent dream. More than likely my dick was out. Some spirit just took over Eden. He almost fell out of the chair, but probably my last dream, probably my dick was out, probably having sex. So something low vibrational, something useless that I really don't need, something that didn't help me at all. A lot of people like to think that dreams mean something in this reality. People try to they have a dream and they think it's they try to understand it through this reality and this perspective. And people say their dreams don't make sense. They don't make sense in this reality. No, it don't. But whatever reality you were in at the time, that's what it is. So my dreams are like real life because it's not like I'm dreaming. It's like reality.
I don't know, my shit be like a little bit everywhere. Some flying, a lot of sex, a lot of low vibe sex. I don't even know. Some end of the world type of shit sometimes, but nothing like too out of there though. Probably, like a past loved one, like my grandma every blue moon, come back and give me a little encouragement or send a message to like my family member or something like that. But that's about it. As far as like reality, yeah, like that shit really don't help me in the real world.
Hey, you sparking that bitch up already?
Unless it's my grandma, for the most part. What you eat?
Damn. What the hell you talking about, man? Dreams?
Yeah, clown.
Oh boy. I don't know. Lately, I haven't been remembering my dreams the last probably last few weeks. But I know in your dreams, for some reason you can't control like the lights. Like if you're in a house, you try to turn a light on in the house, the light won't come on, and that way you know you're dreaming. It happened to me a few times before where I turn the light on in the bathroom or something in my dream, it won't come on, and I'll snap into it like, oh, I'm dreaming, and then I'll try to do some out of the way shit. Like I try to fly, go outside, and I'll fly around a little bit. And then I'll get into that low vibing space, thinking about fucking females, and then I'll start looking for a female to harass in my dream, and then I'll wake up every time.
He's a creep in real life.
A creep.
I'll wake up in my dream and become a creep.
I mean, go to sleep, he's still a perv.
Oh man.
But you like to think of dreams as like it's like the past, the present, and the future.
Yeah, like you at a different point in place, but it's still you in like another dimension of reality. Maybe if you'd have made just one different choice, you could, maybe that's the life you live in your dream or something like that. Now, who knows? But I definitely look forward to going to sleep just for dream. I dream a lot. Why that is, I don't know, but I thank God for them because it's like super peaceful. Like it's something to look forward to that night. I don't know what it is, man. I definitely get down with them. I gotta get at least like 6 hours of sleep. Like I would 8 hours is like the dream where I really get the good dreams in when I get about 8 hours of sleep is since I work at a plantation, and days like this when I'm up chopping up with my guys, I don't get that 8. So, but I definitely appreciate it when I get them.
8? I don't know about 8.
I'd be pissed if I don't get like, man.
I mean, I'm not really
I'd be
asleep.
cranky.
I pop up at the same time all night, every night, same times. Pop up, go back to sleep, and I don't really feel tired. Get up, bake. I'm good.
Bake. A little bit. And like DJ was saying about loved ones in your dreams, you can connect to your past loved ones, man. It's already passed on in your dreams. Like even before you go to sleep, you can pray or meditate, whatever you believe in and stuff, and ask your loved ones that's passed to speak to you in your dreams. You know, it'll happen. It's happened to me before. I spoke to my mom in my dream about a month ago, right after I prayed to speak to her in my dream. So I know for sure you can connect to your past loved ones in the dream state, man. Because that's your spirit in the dreams, right? Mm-hmm. That's your spirit at play when you're dreaming.
Matter isn't there.
It's not your brain firing off electrons like science wants to tell you or whatever. It's your spirit at play. You could be in other worlds, other dimensions, like CroWn was saying, other times, you know, past, present, future, all at the same fucking time.
And that helps me to understand like shit like deja vu and shit like that, because ain't no way in hell you did the same thing, same exact time, same exact place before, but you don't know when you did the shit. You had to be dreaming, just like E told me one time. Just like E told me one time.
What the fuck?
He had a dream.
Man, hit that road, shut the fuck up.
Man, it ain't shit like that. That man want me to smoke the
air.
Smoke that clip.
There's more cloud than it is anything, dog.
I ain't fucking with that shit. But
you trash.
That shit on paper, dog. But
listen, bro.
No what, bro?
No, y'all get back to it, man. What's wrong with y'all guys?
What was I talking about?
What y'all talking about?
Like, he told me one time he had a dream that he walked in the kitchen and Doc was making Pop-Tarts or some shit like that, and he started yelling at him or some shit. And then it happened like the next day or something.
Hell yeah.
Hold the fuck on.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? Like, I'm gonna get yelled at for eating Pop-Tarts.
I don't know. I came in the kitchen. I remember I came in the kitchen. I was holding the video game remote, playing some bullshit game or something. And I walked in the kitchen. I was explaining something to your ass while you was making a sandwich or some shit. In my dream, the next day, the exact scenario happened. Oh. Or I remember saying like the exact same words I said in my dream the fucking night before.
Guess I'm pretty popular around here. Motherfuckers dreaming about me and shit.
Fuck out of here. Well, shit, about a week ago, I had a moment of deja vu. Damn, this motherfucker stripping in this bitch. I had a moment of deja vu where I was sitting in my room, and for whatever reason, I was like, all right, I'm about to go look out the window, and I'm going to see a chemtrail. I stood up, walked up, peeked out the damn window, and there was a chemtrail plane flying right over where I was looking at the sky. And I was like, well, you know, another moment of deja vu. The exact fucking thing I was thinking about before happened. The exact same.
I wonder if it's like a fucking glitch, like us trying to get out the fucking matrix
a glitch,
or some
like
shit.
the movie.
Yeah, like for real, like all that shit they got set up to keep us here. Motherfucker just breaking out.
Probably is changing our frequency,
raising
our vibrations and changing our frequencies.
I think us on that low level, all that shit, and we rising our shit, causing that fucking friction between the low vibes and us trying to pull to the high vibes or push to the high vibes.
Like splitting realities almost. Yeah.
I guess going back to speaking on what they, you know, we was all talking about as far as the loved ones in our dreams. It's really not that hard to comprehend as far as that's concerned, because in the world we live in with our two eyes, our three, you know, in this 3D third dimensional, whatever they want to say this shit is, you know, they tell us any goddamn thing. Where the fuck this shit is, how limited our eyes or our body is, without using our actual eyes, I think it's easier for us to comprehend that, you know, you can see spirits when you use
With that light spectrum shit.
yeah, when you use whatever else we are capable of using, you know, within our fucking body, outside our limited eyes, you know. What I'm pulling up?
The light spectrum.
Oh yeah.
To show you the different frequencies and levels of vision.
Yeah, like it's really not that hard. And shit, getting on that, that's why they attack us through the air, through our food, definitely through the water.
Cell phone tower frequency.
What we just talking about as far as like the you know, all the shit that calcify our fucking third eye, because that is what we look at this shit. That's what the fuck we use to see you know, the shit that our eyeballs can't see. I don't wanna look at that shit. I hate how they got this shit set up. So like if people, because people don't know, like there's an actual lens in your third eye, you know, and you know
it's an actual eyeball.
An actual eyeball that they keep, you know, that they made dormant and do anything to keep our shit, you know, dormant, so we can't use it. Cause then we'll fucking wake up, you know, we'll be able to see past all the bullshit. We'll, you know, understand. Yeah, like we won't be so easily caught into the deception that they use, tricking us through this material world, you know, with the shit that we see and the shit that we hear.
But you know, like, is it like, because when we watch the news.
no, propaganda.
All right, when we watch propaganda, you know, you can pretty much see right through the bullshit.
Right, it's all deception.
You only see if you there, like, you know, people that still believe that our fucking government loves us, like.
I'm saying, like, a lot of that shit just be so damn see through. Like, a lot of that don't even make sense no more.
Everything on TV, like sports, everything see through.
Yeah, all this
Hollywood
shit,
music industry. You know, we watch sports. You think that shit was you know, they really competing against each other, but shit's all scripted, man.
Clearly, because they got a storyline every week with this football shit.
Yeah, it's a storyline with anything, dog. God damn.
It's just like any Hollywood movie. It's all scripted to entertain us and distract us from our, you know, spiritual lives.
See if I can find this shit. Y'all keep going. I'm just trying to see if I can see this crazy shit.
What the hell you looking up?
Nah, get your nosy ass on. Just fucking keep talking.
You talk, bitch.
I can't do two things at once. We discussed that in the last podcast. Oh my god.
Alright, so I was through. Anybody what else? What is this, man? Obama hit. What's going on?
People is hilarious. What was that shit? Obama is like our father and Michelle is like our mother. That was some crazy shit Chris Rock ass said, dog. It was some crazy shit. Trying to see if I can find it, but I probably can't find it. I had to check into this shit before, because y'all idiots keep fucking watching me instead of talking about what the fuck we was talking about. You fucking scum.
Far better at this than me. I am just here to support the President of the United States. The President of the United States is, you know, our boss, but he's also, you know, the President and the First Lady are kind of like the mom and the dad of the country. And when your dad says something, you listen. And when you don't, it usually bites you in the ass later on. So I'm here to support the President. Thank you.
Got your notes?
So, you know, back to the bullshit. Like, it's so easy to see right through it. It ain't even worth paying attention to no more. That's why I be going in on E and shit about this propaganda videos and shit.
But
We know about it, but there's people here
a lot
that
of people
don't.
that don't.
That's the point of like showing them like this shit fake. It's deception. They're trying to get over it. They use this bullshit to make us go to war and kill each other and invade land and doing business invading.
Speaking of fucking war, like, what the fuck, man? Get the fuck out of here. Bro, y'all still ain't figured this shit out, man. They themselves don't do shit. They just give out orders and we fucking do the shit. And now that karma comes back on us. Like, it don't go on them. Yeah, maybe some of it might go on them.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, but they know what they doing.
They know
Like we
about
doing all the stuff. Like they show us some bullshit on TV, and we so unloving. We so fucking unloving. We just roll with it. Like, oh yeah, kill those Muslims. Like, get the fuck out of here. Kill those Christians. Like, and we just rock with it because they say some shit happened on TV, or even if some shit did happen in real life. Like, you know, that don't mean everybody's fucking evil just because they believe in something, or they can just say they believe in something and don't believe in shit.
Don't even be real shit. They be
the shit be scripted as fuck.
Like,
yeah, it's all fake.
It's all scripted.
What you want me to look up?
I was saying, like, show that. What's that video I made about the war? She was on war.
You trying to plug yourself.
Out of the way, shit.
Always trying to plug some shit.
Yeah, it's same thing go on with the food we eat. How careless we are. You know, how we just don't care at all.
You mean the poison we're forced to eat now?
Well, how they just destroyed the animals. How the animals living in these like shitty ass fucking coops, shitting on each other, fucking dying on each other, beheading the fuck out of these fucking innocent damn life fucking forms, and we devour that shit. Like, all that bad karma is on us because we fucking allow it with our tax dollars and all that shit. And we say, oh, because we're busy, we don't have time to cook dinner, so fast food and all this stuff is helping us out. But in reality, we just need to stop being so fucking lazy and start helping one another like we used to.
We used to live in families and tribes.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about this shit. Like,
they had their own land. They came over here and stole all the land from all the native people across the fucking globe.
Man.
The whole planet has been taken over in the last, thousands of years, man. They've been sweeping across this bitch, taking people out of their heart, taking them out of spirituality and dumping their ass into religion, and forcing them to believe in their gods and their fucking their ways of thinking.
Oh, you got some goddamn video.
Do I have that? War is scripted and controlled. When I was talking about
This one?
war, yeah.
You know where you was at?
I don't know. And that's why they put the truth all out there. That's why they put the truth in their movies and in their music. Hitting all over the places they truth. Logos, all type of shit.
They gotta tell you the truth without telling you the truth. They gotta show it to you.
Yeah,
so that energy is out there, but you don't know what the hell's going on most of the time.
Yeah, you'll see that shit in cartoons and movies and
everything.
Television shows, like whatever. Video games, whatever they can get it out there, they get it out there.
Anything that reaches the masses,
exactly.
They have their hands on.
Anything that reaches
we
your
told
ears,
them that shit.
Well, ears and eyes, man. Anything that reaches your ears and eyes, they have control over all that. Every radio station, TV station, movie outlet.
Your limited ears and your limited eyes. Like, don't for a fucking second think, that you fucking know anything. Because you saw something on TV, like y'all be going so crazy.
Or you read something in a book.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people go so crazy, like when they see some shit, like it happened. I seen it on TV. Like, motherfucker, it's green screens everywhere on all these fucking damn CNN fucking videos and shows and all this stuff. Like, you can't believe nothing you see, especially if it's on TV. If you don't see this with your own eyes, or really personally know somebody that's seen it themselves, like, you can't believe half of any of this stuff, man. Like, for real.
Not even half. You can't believe any of it.
And don't get offended when someone points out, like, let's say for instance that video E put. That was a good video about, once again, don't get offended, but like religious people, when we say that they siphon off your energy when you give your energy away. At church, you give your energy away to the cross, Jesus, the man, God, the Father in the clouds, the box that the Muslims go around. Like, don't get offended when we say they siphon your energy. It just is. That's just what they do. That's how they survive. That's how their gods, those reptiles, survive. The same way we survive off energy, we survive off energy from Earth, right? Like, we know that. Like, anything alive, we eat and we survive off of. If it's rotten, we can't live off of because it's dead energy. The energy has transformed and transmuted into something else. It's no longer there. And they do the same thing with us. You know, they use our spiritual energy and they siphon that shit while we out giving our energy away, thinking that that's making God happy. Like, God is going to be happy with who you are because it's just a loving, creative energy. Like, it just is what it is. Like, God doesn't need us to give it energy. Like, it has all the energy and it's giving it to us. We don't have to give it back in no fucking cycle. Like, it's already complete. Like, God is perfect. It's already complete, perfected. You know, if you want to show gratitude to God, thank him, you know, give him homage or give it homage, then truly open your heart and become loving and love all of humanity. Like, we here for a purpose.
All life.
Yeah, all life in general. Yeah, not just humans, but animals, insects, the earth. The earth is alive. Clearly it's alive because everything grows from the earth. If the earth wasn't alive, nothing would grow. No plants, no trees, no nothing. So all everything on this planet is alive. And we need to start taking care of this planet and everything on it. That's if you really want to prove to God that you appreciate, you know, his efforts. That's the only way you can do it. Like, for real, get rid of all this hate, get rid of all this separatism. Unite, see past the melanin in someone's skin. Like, it's just melanin. Like, god damn, man, no difference between white and black people, really. You know, outside of, you know, some traits and you know, a couple upgrades here and there.
All that shit was scripted too, because they force all that shit upon the cultures to be different. They force us to speak different languages.
Yeah, that's how they keep us separated.
Right, different religious beliefs. They put
But I say if you know, I'll take a different approach than DJ. I say if you offended, then good. You should be mad because you know why you mad. If you get mad when somebody goes against your religious beliefs and you feel like they not right, and you get mad, it's because you know you're not right, and you like think about it. E always says, like, God is not external. It is not an external force. He is within you. Even in the Bible, it says the kingdom of heaven is inside of you. So, where's this white man on the cloud?
Yeah, I guess getting, you know, like, to what you, so far as you saying, like, you know, I do see what you're saying as far as, you know, get mad, because if everything was 100% truth, white and black, like, there would be no reason to get mad, because there would be no doubt anywhere. You would already know. But the fact that, you know, someone questions what you believe, you know, you get irritated because you see they have doubt in what you believe, but there should be no doubt. It should be clear, you know, clear as day. But at the end of the day, all these stories we're told in almost all religions that I've checked out. Like, I'm not just one-minded, you know, one-dimensional when it comes to religion. Almost all the religions that I checked out, is always some quote-unquote messenger, or, you know, God told this one particular person, and now that person is the bridge between us and God. But in all actuality, we all have that same connection to God. You know, we don't need any bridgeman. But if that book shows you and teaches you how to truly be loving, then, you know, take them tidbits out, but don't take it literal. Like, it's not meant to be taken literal. Like, a lot of this stuff is parables, analogies,
books of riddles.
Yeah, like,
figure them out.
It's for spiritual growth. Don't take it literal, you know? Like, don't.
On top of that, they hijacked those religions and rewrote them, took parts out, put new parts in. You know, took a lot of the teachings of love out. The teachings of Jesus is all about love. That's all it's about. So all the Bible should be about to you is love and togethership. You know, being together and helping each other out. And they inserted hell.
Hell! You trust in hell, motherfucker, and you already in hell. Just like I trust in heaven and I'm already there, motherfucker.
You know, they inserted all the judgment into the Bible, right? To put fear into you. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, with all this shit, man. All this propaganda, all these religions, everything they control is all about fear. Okay, they want to take you out of your heart. They don't want you in your heart.
And the reason why they use fear so much is because they know how to manipulate that energy. Like, that's their shit.
Yeah, they control.
Like, they control that. Like that, you know.
We see
that's
fear,
that's their thing.
So.
Power, sex, fear, you know, survival, all that, them lower three chakras, like that's they shit. Like that's how that's they shit. That's what they good at. Like that's their niche. You know,
that's where they live.
That's what they
feed
live.
off of.
That's how they survive. It's just like
They're
a fisherman.
Ancient, and they're ancient. You know, they're
it's
ancient
old.
species and ancient culture. The human race is an ancient culture. We're lied to and told we're a few thousand years old or whatever, 10,000 years old, 200,000 years old. We're millions and millions and millions of years old as a race. We didn't evolve from monkeys. All that shit is a science lie. They control the science books too.
Oh shit!
People still believe that.
Oh my bad. We evolved from apes and birds and monkeys and dinosaurs turned into birds and shit and everything.
Yeah, man. Don't keep letting these guys, you know, pull the wool over your eyes, man. You need to really like open up your heart. Just I mean, look, you can get mad that you've been duped for all these years and your parents been duped, and you know they hate, you know, they hate when anybody challenges what they believe. Like, I'm not challenging God, the Creator. I'm challenging them books and the people that wrote them. Like that's what I'm challenging the people that's in control. Like that, you know, that's what I'm challenging.
Make sure everybody knows, and everybody listening to this. If you haven't looked into this stuff for yourself, look into it for yourself. Look into all these religions yourself.
You're not gonna go to hell for researching some stuff on your own. Like they try to scare you once again. Use fear to keep you from checking this shit out, man.
Pounded into your brain your whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If they get your parents, you know, involved in religion, you're gonna be involved in that religion.
And then they pass that same shit down to every generation after generation of brainwashing.
And it was beaten into slaves. They beat Christianity into black people.
They beat that shit into slaves.
Like you said, that's all they gave y'all was the Bible.
This shit right here, man.
Told y'all to go to work.
This shit right here. This where they survive from yellow, orange to red, man. Your fucking desires. You can see this shit on TV. Your fucking desires, you know, your lust, strength, relationships, sexuality, intimacy. You see all this shit on TV. Survival, all the violence, security. They go your fucking defense system.
Propaganda.
And energy. Like that's all. Look, it's not that hard, man. It's really not that hard, man. But you gotta be willing to, you know, accept stuff for what it is. We've been duped. You know, they got the better of us. But we need to break that cycle, and the only way you can start is going from here. Love, forgiveness, compassion. You know, see past all the colors, see past all the differences in how you talk. You know, how you talk and where you from and all that stuff. Like, you gotta
stop killing each other, man. For real. They script our reality for us, and they literally have us thinking we need to kill each other over paper, money. You know, people murder each other over pieces of paper.
For trees. Fuck paper.
Murder trees.
Murder trees.
They poison them damn trees first to put them through the same hell they put them animals we eat through. They probably poison the fuck out of them trees before they chop them down.
I mean, you see the symbolism on them, like clear as day.
You see the Freemason slave owners' faces on them, don't you?
Like, so money has nothing to do with God.
No value at all. Has no fucking value whatsoever. No spiritual. That's the problem.
But they hijack
no spiritual value in money or any of this shit. All this materialistic shit. There's no spiritual value in it whatsoever.
No,
at all.
We all know Christ needs your money.
I know, man.
Right.
You gotta go to church, man. You gotta give 2-3 times when you go there. When they pass that plate around for the second, third, fourth, fifth time.
Church was originally how church is really supposed to be is we're really supposed to be going to fellowship with like-minded individuals and spreading true knowledge, true love with one another. But they got it, you know, so that it's one person, maybe two, if you got a backup, if the other person gone, to tell you what this means in this book written by man that's supposedly supposed to be interpreted, which was rewritten so many times over and over again just to get us here right where we are right now.
Which is nowhere.
If religion, like, hear me out, if religion was really all what it was built up to be, we wouldn't be in the situation we in right now.
Why are we going to war right now? Why are we
like, no one will be cool with this
right now?
Like, what sense would that make for God to put us here for us to kill one another? You know, because of our skin or because our beliefs, like
And some paper.
and some paper.
And some oil and diamonds and bullshit.
Yeah, they'll go down. Yeah, power, wealth.
You know, it's all lower chakra.
Yeah, stature. It's not that hard, but you gotta open up your heart so you can open up your eye so you can see really see what's going on. Like really see what's going on.
It's not hard at all.
Nah, it's not at all for me. I don't know. We've been researching for about, personally, about 2-3 years. You say DJ about the same, about 3 years.
Yeah, and what's crazy is I was like super religious. It wasn't until like 2010, like, you know, I done went through the Bible a couple times. 2010, that's when I really started looking at it for myself. You know, I was going to church, going to Bible study, everything. And then I started seeing like contradictions in there, and it wasn't making sense to me. Like it wasn't logically adding up. And I love math because, 1 + 1 = 2. Like the fundamental, the basics, like, you can't confuse that type of stuff. And that's what I'm used to. I'm used to stuff making sense. And the Bible just wasn't making sense. And it was like, anytime I questioned why this isn't making sense, somebody give me some type of story like, well, because Jesus wasn't here yet, something, or now that Jesus is here, something. But when it come down to it, at the end of the day, everybody doesn't get the chance to know, quote unquote, who this Jesus figure is. So where do they go? I was just asking questions like that, and then I'll read the Bible again,
like a
and then
tribe
I pray, pray on it.
Like a tribe in the jungle that's never heard the name.
Yeah,
like that type of thing.
Yeah, just like that. And then and I told God, like, take everything, strip everything away from me, just show me the truth, and then here I am now, like here talking to you guys, trying to get you guys to, fast forward, skip the steps that I had to go through, as far as like all the fighting, don't fight it, man. Don't fight it. The truth is the truth, man. It's not going to stick with your heart because you've been pounded to believe one thing and pounded not to question your God. But at the end of the day, man, you really got to just get past that and see life for what it is, man. And see these crooks for who they are.
That first step is getting into that heart, man. Just being all you got to do to get in your heart is be loving. All right, be around people you love, your family, your friends, whoever you love, man. Anybody that's negative, get them the fuck out of your life. You don't need that shit.
Like, fuck, go outside. Like, go outside.
Connect with nature, man.
Yeah, go outside and just fucking
look at all the life around you.
Just
connect
look.
with that life.
Yeah, just look.
All that fucking. I go outside and I watch fucking spiders, man. I sit out there in the garage and I'm looking. I sit out there, I'm smoking and shit. And I'm watching these spiders interact and see what the fuck they do and how they live and how they operate and shit.
I was staring at some fucking squirrels the other day in my backyard. They in the tree frolicking and shit. Snowy, it's cold and shit. I think they started fucking at one point. I get to work. They at work doing the same thing, frolicking, jumping around in the snow and shit, having a good ass time.
Yeah, the same thing. Enjoying life, living life.
They shit to worry about.
They are truly free, as we sit here, as supposedly the most advanced, creature on the planet. Yeah, we're slaves.
They keep us so busy.
Debt slaves and spiritual fucking slaves.
They keep us so busy so we can pay all this debt. And everything is debt. You living in somebody's house or you live in your own house, you got to pay bills. You got to pay that DTE, or not DTE because we're in Detroit. You got to pay your energy bill. You got to pay your water bill. You got to pay your cell phone bill. You got to pay your Wi-Fi bill if you're watching this. That 3G, 4G, or that Wi-Fi. You got to pay that bill. So you got to go to work.
You got to pay for.
They keep you busy, man.
A radio signal that's
to keep us from uniting and seeing them for who they are and all this fuckery that they got going on around the world.
And not just here in America. Like they use this, they use currency to enslave the entire planet.
The whole planet. Even motherfuckers that don't even use currency, right. they bring that shit in and force them. Like the fucking petrodollar. Like, that shit alone. Like they force people to use the fucking money that's backed by the oil that's fucking ran by us, that we own by the fucking bloodlines who run every goddamn thing. Like it's not that hard to see. Just don't get caught into those fucking holes, those fucking rabbit holes, as far as like getting caught into the Illuminati and you get stuck there.
The biggest rabbit hole.
Yeah, like
in a fucking
it's hard. Or or thinking the world gonna end, or thinking the next fucking hoax is gonna happen.
Doomsday.
Doomsday, yeah,
the
like
apocalypse, right?
Don't get caught in
They're
that stuff.
pushing the
man.
fuck out of that right now too, ain't they? Pushing the Book of Revelations down here
because they know that we create our own consciousness.
And but what's going on is
they want us to create it for them.
We are getting into a state as far as like everything is frequencies. I'll just take it to this picture again. Even I showed in that last video, but I ain't never fucking touched on that. Everything is frequency, and we get to a point where we are now getting closer to, I guess whatever energy of what that God force is, the truth, true knowledge. We getting back to that point, and people are starting to awaken spiritually and see things for
that's
for
what
it
the
is.
term, to me, the term being awake is all about. It's spiritually being awake. It's lighting up that third eye, lighting up that heart, and spiritually seeing through this shit, and being on another level, another frequency, another vibration, whatever whatever you want to call it, man.
So, like, let's say we are right here, getting to the top of this. They know that they gotta race us before we get to the top and see shit for what it is. They want to block us through fear and domination. That's why that whole New World Order stuff, they're really trying to enact that so they can have this police state to keep us.
At the same time, let me tell y'all something, man. It's all bullshit. At the end of the day, man, all this propaganda about war and this police state, it's all fear. All right, it's all trying to take you out of your heart and put you in. If we fucking decided as a human race tomorrow to say, fuck money, we ain't using this shit no more. We're going to band together, work together, build shelters for each other, and grow clean crops for each other, and look out for each other. They couldn't do shit about it. What they going to do? Besides kill us. And if they kill us, they free us because we're spiritual beings anyway. So we get the fuck out of here anyway. You know? That's my take on things.
I guess we can wrap it up. Any last word?
Shit, do your own research into everything, man. Don't take our word for it. Don't take anybody's word for it. Don't get sucked into all this fear-monger shit. Don't get sucked into the Alex Jonesy shit. It's all fear. It's all bullshit. All right. Don't get sucked into all this secret society killing movie directors or whatever the fuck's going on lately. They control all of that shit. They control all media, all forms of entertainment. Everything we see in here, they control it all. And it's all spiritually attacking us right now. It's what the fuck they're doing. But do your own research. Go within your heart and create your own thoughts.
I just want to say, believe nothing, consider everything. The wake up is real. Everything else is bullshit. Don't forget to leave with me on Twitter as well. At the Truth Virus, all that shit.
Yeah, man. Get rid of the fear, man. Don't be afraid to research this shit for yourself. Like, y'all made it to this page for a reason, especially people that's clicking on this podcast. Like, clearly something is going on and you interested in something. So don't be, look, man, if y'all really think y'all can go to hell, do this. Say this. I put this on me. If all this shit I'm saying is wrong, I go to hell for y'all. How about that?
The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Biatch.
Take that to the grave. I'll take that to the grave with me. If there's a hell, I'll go for you. Just go fucking research for yourself, man. I'll take that burden. I'll talk to God. We'll have a talk out. And I'll figure it out with him.
Chop it up with the creator.
You talk to that guy on that cloud?
No, I ain't talking to that motherfucker. That's an alien somewhere. I ain't talking to him. All right, y'all, man. Peace and love, dude.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
And I live like a man who's dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.
Truth virus. Truth virus. Truth virus.